Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel and welcome to this battle report of Tyranids of Hive Fleet Kraken versus Astra Militarum. What company?
Armageddon.
Armageddon Steel Legion. Very nice. So the story that we have going on here, the Tyranids have busted through into this Imperial outpost, and while the battle is going on elsewhere, these defenders of the bastions are here to fight back against the Tyranids. And we are on one of the moons of Armageddon. Let's go with that. That sounds cool. So, Hive Fleet Kraken has sent a tendril Kraken Tooth to come and take them out. So, for secondaries, I have Bring It Down because there's 3 vehicles in my opponent's army. I have Engage on All Fronts, and I'm using this mission's special objective, which is Test Their Lines. And I figured this one is perfectly thematic for this because I am trying to find an opening in your defenses so that my force can ravish this world. Take that, you jerks. And we are playing, what was the mission?
Shifting Front.
Shifting Front. So Simon here, who is an awesome person, and look at that fancy Games U shirt. That's where you should shop if you're in Arizona. It's in Gilbert, Arizona. Come check us out. We're amazing, and we have an amazing store. So, they chose Thin Their Ranks, Psychic Ritual, and Engage on All Fronts because, well, if I'm going to do it, you're going to do it, but cooler because you have tanks. So let's take a look at these armies and deployment. So 1,000 points of Tyranids. We have leading the swarm my Hive Tyrant. He has the Voracious Ammunition. He has the Residence Barb. So I'm just going to call him Resident Evil. He has a Warlord trait, some wings. He has Catalyst and Psychic Scream, and this time I'm going to remember he has those. Monstrous Scything Talons, as well as a Heavy Venom Cannon. I've been running him with the Heavy Venom Cannon for quite some time, and I'm kind of digging it. Standing next to him, we have my very, very, very lovely Tentacle Monster, very popular in Japan, and with some people who like anime. I don't get it, but a lot of people like this model. This is my Malanthrope. Then we have our 3 troop choices, because this is a battalion detachment, which includes 30 Devil Gaunts, 30 Devil Gaunts, and 16 Fleshborer Gaunts. And that is, oh wait, and these guys, Hive Guard with Impaler Cannons. And that is 1,000 points on the nose. 1,000 points of Guardsmen. What do we have?
All right, so leading my Armageddon Steel Legion is my company commander, bolt rifle, bolter, and a power sword, modeled with the fist because old editions, but power sword. He has the Armageddon Steel Legion Warlord trait, ex-gang leader.
That is amazing.
So he gets +1 to his attack profile and +1 to wound. In melee, and then next to him is my Lord Commissar with a Power Fist and Bolter, and then for support we have 2 platoon commanders, a unit of Bulgrins who are going to try and keep everyone alive.
Oh, and they have bolters.
Oh yeah, Bolter and Power Sword, Bolter and Power Fist, and then an Inquisitor who is I call them the Psych Master Supreme because they just do everything psychic.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, Malleus Inquisitor with Terminator armor. It hopefully they do a thing. And then
Oh, I'm assuming Nemesis Demon Hammer and
side cannon actually.
side cannon. Okay.
Yep. And then 3 identical squads of veterans.
Wait a second.
Except for their weapons, yeah. So I have 2 that are plasma squads with Vox, and then Sergeant has a bolter and chainsword, and then each squad has a heavy flamer. But there's 2 plasma squads and 1 Melta squad there at the end. And then 3 chimeras to cart them all around with twin heavy flamers.
Ooh, that's going to be nasty. All right, so let's get this battle underway. So this is the board that we're going to be playing on today. There's 4 objectives, 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. The bastions in this case are counting as ruins. You can get on top of them. For the tanks and for the monstrous creatures, we can just move over this. We're just going to count it as, I don't know, -2 to move over it.
Sure.
Sounds good? And counts as a trench, just so it doesn't stop the tanks and everything and stop the bugs from moving over them, just because that's weird. And yeah, this terrain setup is, honestly, it's actually like very thematic and I'm really liking it. So end of deployment, I have my Hive Guard over here, 3 units of Gaunts over here. I got my lovely little tentacle monster in the middle, giving all of this cover, or -1 to hit them. Then I have the Hive Tyrant coming up here to try to take on this tank. Simon put 2 of his tanks with all of his dude guys in there. The Inquisitor is hanging out with some Bulgrins. I feel like that's some sort of like, you know, you're not Ordo Hereticus, so you're not like crazy about mutants, but this is fine. So the all-important roll-off, who's going first? I rolled a 6. You rolled a 1. All right, the 1s start for Simon. Let's keep a tracker of that. We got 1-1 so far. Tyranids, turn 1.
Models in 2.
Okay, so the buggers moved up, Gaunts moved up, Gaunts moved up, Gaunts moved up, Tentacle Monster moved up. Hive Tyrant flew over to here because I want to try to stay away from those Bulgrin. They're a bit dangerous and scary and dangerous. So we're going to go into Psychic phase, and the first thing I'm going to do is Catalyst myself, and I'm going to get it. You can negate this.
Within 24, correct?
Yep.
So certainly within.
Yep. You need to roll higher than a 9.
All right.
And this is the Feel No Pain roll.
So Deny the Witch.
You do.
10.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Smite, needing a 5. I'm spending a command point.
Yep.
I get it. You are an Alpha Class Psych, or you can negate.
I can try and Deny the Witch one more
Yep.
time. So I need to beat a 5.
Yep. You do
not.
not. Okay, so Smite goes off onto the tank. That's D3. It's going to be 2 mortal wounds. Bringing that thing down to what? 11? Oh, it starts at 10?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll let you
So,
know.
shooting phase, we're going to have the Hive Tyrant fire into the tank. Because of voracious ammunition, I automatically get 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. That's a wound. AP -3.
AP -3, I get a 6 up save.
Yep, there we go. That's
Nope.
4. Okay,
Damage.
so knocked it down to 5 wounds, and now we have more shooting. These Gaunts only have flesh borers, so they're not in range. I forgot to advance them. That was my fault. These Gaunts can barely see that tank, so I'll have this unit, what can see, shoot at that tank.
Okay.
So only 10 of those Gaunts can see this tank, so it's going to be 30 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's a good chunk of hits, actually. Okay, so wounding on 5s. We got this many hits. So out of that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, pretty decent. All right, 5 saves. AP -0. There we go. 1s and 2s are failing.
5s and yeah, only 3s.
So 2.
So 2 go through.
Yeah. Shot bugs at that thing. And then 90 shots at it. Let's see if we can bring it down with this. So 24 in range, so that's 72 shots at that. And I'm going to roll this off camera. So out of all of those shots, we got 19 wounds against that. 19 3+ saves for that tank right there. Let's see if we can get it open. Actually, that was pretty good.
2, 3, 4.
There's a 1 right here.
5 wounds.
We didn't crack it open. Okay.
It's got 3 wounds left.
All right, so I'm gonna. Oh, these want to shoot. I could pop that tank, or I could shoot the Bulgrins. They have a 2+ save though, right?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna shoot the Bulgrins. So the Hive Guard in the back are firing across the field into the Bulgrins. We have 6 shots, hitting on 3s. That's gonna be all but 1. Strength 8, wounding on 3s. And that is going to be 1, 2.
3.
3. 3.
AP?
AP -2.
Dang it. Okay, AP -2, 5 up.
Okay. And
Nothing.
there's 2 more 1s.
Up to 3.
Okay, so the damage on the Bulgrins. The first one is 1 damage. The second one is 2 damage. How many wounds do they have each?
3.
Okay, so 1 is dead. And then the last one is 2 damage. Okay, so they soaked up quite a bit.
So 1 wound left, and that goes there.
And I'm gonna, since this is the end of my shooting phase, pop 2 command points and have them shoot them again. Because I'm mean and rude and impaler. 6 shots, hitting on 3s. That's gonna be, you know what? They weren't really paying attention. All right, wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. No, 4-up saves.
4 up, you're right.
Yeah. And that is 2 fails.
Yep.
So the first one is going to deal 2 damage and kill a guy. And the second one is 2 damage. So 1 guy left with 1 wound. And unfortunately, I am out of shots. I'm going to try a charge. Depending if he's close enough. We'll measure that in a second. Can he make this? No. I rolled a 7. It was a 9-inch charge. I'm within 12. You're overwatching.
Yes.
So 2 heavy flamethrowers and the lasgun array.
Yeah, so lasgun array is, let's see, you're within 12, so I get 6 shots.
Yeah.
6 is hit.
Okay. So unfortunately nothing with that. And then the dual heavy flamethrowers.
So 2d6 shots.
Yep, auto hitting. 9. That's really good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, here we go. Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. Wait. Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Holy cow, that's way above average. That's 5.
5.
5 4-up saves. I will fail all but one of them. That guy was durable as hell. He just fell onto the floor, no damage. But speaking of damage, I wish I had Catalyst because I would have ignored 3 of them.
Yep.
But I don't, so I take 3.
wounds?
Yeah, 4 wounds. So 12 to 8.
That's that.
Ouch. Okay, so that is going to go ahead and end my turn. And we go into guard. Turn 1. Okay, before we actually start Imperial Guard turn 1, Simon is up to 5 on his rolling 1 counters. He rolled another 1 for their leadership off camera. So, end of movement phase. The guard got out of their vehicles and moved into the trenches, then drove up here. The platoon commander got out and got on that objective. These guys moved up. Before it moved, these guys got out. These guys also got out and are all in the trench. They just couldn't fit, so instead of trying to fight with them because they have magnets and everything, we decided to just put them behind it. Tank moved up, and that's really it. You got your commissar out and your platoon commander.
Company.
So, company commander. The Bulgrin and the Inquisitor moved up. Inquisitor is going to attempt Psychic Ritual. Yes. So you need it on a 5, but I'm giving you -1, so you need it on a 6. Because of Shadow in the Warp.
Yes. Wait, why 5?
Oh, isn't it 5?
Base cost is 3.
What? Okay.
Yeah, Psychic Rituals, base cost is 3, -1, so 4.
So now it's on a 4.
Neat. So I need a 4.
All right, you get it. I'm going to try to deny it because this is important. I don't.
Okay.
4K.
So so that's my first cast.
Yep.
And now my second psychic cast, I'm gonna do.
Does it have line of sight to like here for smite? Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But that's fine because I took.
Domination.
No, Malleus. I'm a Malleus Psyker, so I took Warding Incantation.
Okay.
So with the warp charge value of 6, I can choose a friendly guard infantry squad and give them a 5-up invulnerable save.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
from here, I'm going to choose this squad.
Okay.
And on a warp charge of 6, now 7 because of Shadow in the Warp.
Yep. You got it.
8, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that squad now has a 5-up invulnerable save.
All right. So that's a 9. I'm gonna try to negate it.
Yep.
No.
All right.
Okay, you got it. And look at this. This is the duality of Pablo and Isaac right here, perfectly. You know, people are gonna swear that these are like weighted dice. They're not.
Yeah.
It's just I always praise it when it rolls a 6, and I never praise it when it rolls anything else.
Yeah.
Isaac is just a disappointment, though. All right, so both powers went off. Your Bastion is looking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
The Inquisitor behind it. Alrighty, so now we go into shooting phase. So first you're giving orders.
Yeah, so because I'm guard, I have to give orders. That means my company commander here is going to give the order here. He's gonna say,
Bring it down.
I think bring it down. I might go with the reroll ones to wound,
Ooh, that's also a good one.
because that one's real neato burrito.
Well, what does bring it down do?
If I'm not mistaken, bring it down is reroll ones to hit.
Ooh, hitting versus wounding. You're wounding on 3s.
Bring it down is, sorry, I had them flipped. Bring it down is reroll wound rolls of 1. And then,
Yeah, I think you want the ones to hit.
yeah. The first order here, he's going to give them take aim.
Okay,
So they have reroll 1s to hit.
gotcha.
And then because of Vox, the range on his order is 18 inches.
Gotcha.
So he is also going to give a second order to this squad. They are also going to give the order take aim.
Okay, and then he's gonna issue it to this squad.
And then this platoon commander is going to issue a order to this squad. With these guys, I think I might actually do first rank fire, second rank fire.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a bunch of gaunts in front of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, I'm going to do that.
Alrighty, so where do you want to start?
Let's, I guess, start big with this Melta squad.
All right. So I'm assuming Meltaguns into the Hive Tyrant, and then you're not going to shoot with anything else out of the kindness of your own heart?
I would love to tell you that, but it would be a lie. So,
I see how it is. You have faith.
these 5 las guns are all going to double tap that squad behind him. Mm-hmm. These 3 Meltaguns and this heavy flamer are all going into the big guy.
And then the
bolter is also going into the big guy.
Okay. All right, which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the bolter since it's just 2 shots.
Okay, go ahead.
Veterans hitting on 3s,
That's 2 hits.
wounding on 5s.
Yep. That is
Nothing.
no wounds.
Okay. And
3
then
Meltaguns.
so 3 Meltaguns,
Alrighty.
re-rolling 1s to hit,
This is big.
hitting on
And they're
3s.
hitting on 3s.
Oh, so
Okay. Oh, there's 2 dice.
2 more, so that's up to 7.
All right.
But 2 hits and wounding on
T7, so 3s.
so 3s.
And that's 2 more 1s. Heavy flamer.
Yeah, heavy flamer gets D6 auto hits. 5.
5. Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s.
Here we go. That is
1.
1. Okay, that's AP minus 1. So that's a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 7.
Neat.
Okay.
Guardsman.
So the las guns fired in and killed 4 gaunts. 4 bolter shots into here.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the same ballistic skill, right?
Yeah, they both
Okay.
hit on 3s.
That don't you wish that was the second roll?
You know. All right.
Alrighty.
Wounding on 5s.
5s.
1.
There's another one.
And another one.
Okay, so I passed the save.
Okay.
Chimera's putting all of the fire into the Hive Tyrant, It's almost like you don't like Hive Tyrants.
I generally don't like Hive Tyrants. So they have a history of flying at me and murdering all of my stuff.
I think you're stereotyping Hive Tyrants, and that is not cool.
You're right. 7 auto hits.
Yep. And statistically average.
Yep. And now I need
Fives.
Fives to wound.
Oh, there's another one.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Okay. At AP -1. So we're looking for 4s. And we'll pass 2 of them and fail 2. Down to 5. So my Hive Tyrant is hurt. It's hurt real bad.
Yep. Okay.
My cannon from the Inquisitor is going to fire into these gaunts. 4 shots. So hitting on 4s now because you moved. That's another one. And so that's hit. 1 hit. Wounding on a 2.
Wounds. Oh, sorry.
Fails.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire this squad over here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 las guns. Everything is going into this squad.
Alrighty.
So that means heavy flamer, the 3 plasma guns that are in double tap range, las guns that are in double tap, and then
a bolt gun and double tap.
Bolt gun and bolt gun from the platoon commander.
Alrighty. First up, we have the heavy flamethrower. It's gonna get 3 shots, killing on 3s. That's another one.
Yep.
So that's 2 dead. Dead.
Alrighty then.
So from the las gun shots, 6 of them died. So there we go. Let's put them into the pile of the dead. Yeah. 1. We're up to 14 1s rolled so far.
2 hits.
And 2s. That's 2 more dead. Yeah. There we go. From the bolt guns, 2 more died. Double heavy flamethrower shooting into here.
6.
So that's going to be 3. Do you want to command point that? I would.
Do I want to command point?
There are 3 shots apiece. Okay, so re-rolling the 1. So 5, 6, 7. So I guess that doesn't count. We'll put that back at 15. You re-rolled it. I don't think that counts.
I think I'll let you make up the rules to this game.
I don't think if you re-roll a 1, unless it gets a 1.
Well, I
There's
add
2 more.
So that's nice.
Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead.
5. Yes.
Give him the old yeetus deletus. 3, 4, 5. I'm so glad I don't have to take morale.
Okay, and that's it for that Chimera. So now these guys left. Oh, it's not going to be good. So this squad here, reroll 1s to hit still. They are going to shoot everything they have into that squad. See if they can wrap it up.
Yep.
Okay.
That squad shot into the gaunts, reduced them down to 3, but they're still there, but they're not holding this objective anymore.
Last thing to shoot. It's this Chimera.
Yep.
Twin heavy flamers into that squad. Because I need them dead.
Yes. All right. Twin heavy watch you roll double 1s. They are. You know what? Don't bother. They're gone.
I'm gonna roll 10 just to see.
Okay,
gone.
so that unit is dead. And with that, we go on to your close combat phase if you want to. I don't think you do yet.
Don't actually. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
No. Close combat seems like not a great thing for me currently in this reality. So.
All right. So
done.
for thin their ranks at the end of the turn, you actually get some points. Isn't it 2 points per 10?
1 point per 10.
Okay, so you killed 30 so far.
So that's 3 points.
So you killed 34. We'll just keep a tally of this. So that's 3 points for that.
Yep.
You did get the psychic ritual, so we'll put a check mark there.
Yep.
That's a check mark. See? That's a check.
Works.
Engage on all fronts. You didn't get just yet.
Nope.
And at the end of my turn, I did not get engage, I did not get bring it down, and I did not get test lines. So, yeah. We go into Tyranids. Turn 2.
Nice.
So beginning of the turn, I'm controlling 1 objective, and that's it, because you killed me off of that one, And you got out here, like, you're rude. You took that from my Hive Tyrant.
Objective secured.
You took everything from me. I don't even know what you are.
Exactly.
These are too far away. But I do gain a command point, and I forgot to give myself my first command point on my first turn. So I am up to 6 command points. 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. Yes, because I gained 2, lost 2 for them. There we go. Big brain. No, actually, I paid 1 for a reroll. So I'm at 5. There. See, we did it.
Perfect.
All right, let's go into Tyranids movement phase. So, you know, it'd be cool if I remembered I had this thing. So this thing was giving -1, and I completely forgot about it. So I do apologize. A lot of the hits that Simon did make were on 4s and 5s and everything, so I'm not worried about it. That squad still would have died to the 12 heavy flamer shots to it, so it's not really a big difference. So, end of movement phase. This thing is going to float its happy little butt over here. Take this with him, or her. These are all going to stay right here. And Hive Tyrant hopped over there. These hopped over there and ran. These did a little shakety shake. And I'm going to use Rapid Regeneration and pay 2 command points to go down to 3. 3. And heal by D3. But by a whole wound. That's so worth 2 command points for an ability that Necrons can do for free. And that Apothecaries can do.
Yep.
And that healing units can do. Tyranids need a healing unit.
Yeah.
Like, Trevagons at this point should be, like, carrying around, like, extra Tyranid biomass to, like, put on them, like, and just rub it in. Like, they just rub ointment on the wound.
Just like Vicks.
Yeah, like, no, tell me, that would be a good use of the Trevagon.
I would like it a lot, actually.
So, Psychic Phase. I am going to Catalyst. Haha.
That's an 11.
Do you want to try to negate?
I'm going to try and negate. I need
Okay.
a 12.
Yep. What'd you get over there?
I rolled an 11.
Don't you get +1 for being malleus?
Don't think so. I'll check.
Okay, so it does go off. And then we are going to smite the Commissar for a 5. You can negate that pretty easily.
I'm going to try and negate.
Alrighty. What'd you roll over there? Yeah, you negated
5,
it.
6, 7.
Okay. Shoot 'em up phase. This 30 blob here is going to fire into there. So Devilgaunt's managed to do 14 wounds to that. So let's see how many saves you make. Yep. Uh-oh.
1, 2.
I dealt 2.
Wow, yeah, you only dealt 2.
What? Oh, there's a 1 added to the 1 counter.
Oh, you're right.
You're up to 20.
I'm up to 20. Hey, I did it.
Mazel tov. So, that was effective. So, Hive Tyrant is going to point its venom cannon at this. Oh, God, do I really want to? I'm going to assault it to try to kill it. I think that's enough shots to kill it. This one's down to 3.
They're both down to 3.
Yeah, we're going to take the venom cannon and fire it into, whoops. Fire it into this one. We're going to hit twice. And wound once. So this tank making its save of 6+ because of -3.
Nope.
Nope. 3 damage, so it dies. Does it explode? Hey, that's a good roll of 1. So you're up to 21.
I need another D20. Ah, perfect. This just exploded, so.
Oh, it didn't explode. It imploded.
Well, it's gone.
I just realized something. I can't get engaged on all fronts again unless I assault this way. Yeah. And I have to be 6 inches away from this. So I have to take this squad and assault here. And I'm out of shots because they ran and they only have pistols. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have shots. These 3 are going to shoot... No, I'm going to assault that. I think it's better to assault it. Yeah, shooting this one. So, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots from those guys in the back over there. into this tank here. We're gonna hit 3 times. And wounding on 3s. That's gonna be 3 wounds. AP -2, so 5s. You saved 2 of them. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 command points, going down to 1 command point.
How much damage?
D3. So just 1 went through for 2 damage. And then I'm gonna shoot it again. So this is the Hive Guard into this tank right here, which looks beautiful. I do really love your models. They look fantastic. Okay, I guess those same 3, you know, combined, I missed with one of the units. All right, that's 3 more wounds.
5s.
All right, there we go.
3d3 damage.
That's gonna be 2, 4, 5.
5 more, 5, 6, 7. So 3 wounds left.
Ooh, we almost took it down. And now we're gonna go into assault phase. So start of assault phase, you're gonna overwatch. Yeah. If I assaulted with this. Yeah, all right. Gaunts into it. Do you want to overwatch?
I mean, I gotta.
Yeah.
I gotta, so.
All right, they're gonna make it.
Down to 2. Heavy flamers.
Yep.
Auto hits.
7, which is average. Killing on 3s. So that's 6 of them dead.
6. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hive Tyrant's gonna go after that company master or company captain.
platoon commander.
There we go. 5 inches? I don't know if that makes that.
You do make it 5. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
All right, do you want to put me in?
Yep.
Okay. Slide. All right, I am gonna start with the Hive Tyrant. So 4 attacks, re-rolling ones, is gonna be 4 hits. And, oh, your weapon skill is 3+ right now, so that's 1 miss. And then, well, good thing we're killing on 2s. So 2 at AP -3. You have a refractor field or something like that.
I don't think so.
2 5-up saves. Hey, there's another one. All right, so that guy is dead because that's 6 damage,
Yeah,
or she is dead.
She explodes.
And we will go this way. There we go. So out of all of these attacks, only 1 dealt damage. So no damage there, and with that we end Tyranid's turn 2. And unfortunately, I still don't get engaged on all fronts because now I'm in 2 fronts. Good job, Maine. I need 2 units to be over there for the other objective. So, yeah, I have 5 points. Beginning of your turn, you gain 10 points and control the same number of objectives as me, so you gain 10. And yeah, so that's that. So end of movement phase. You gained a command point at the command phase.
Yep.
And then you stayed here, moved up here, stayed in combat. Do these want to stay still?
Yes.
Okay. Because they are still within 12 of the Hive Tyrant, right? Okay. Gaunts are still gaunts. So, yeah, psychic phase. You have a psychic ritual to do.
I do.
Oh, and your commissar and company commander over there moved up.
Yep.
All right. So, psychic ritual needing a 4. You get it. I'm going to attempt to deny, needing a 12. No.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And
Smite.
smite.
Yeah.
Smite.
4, 5, 6.
7.
Because you get -1.
So 6. So.
4, 5, 6. I match, but don't beat. So go ahead.
All right.
And that's D3 on my warlord.
1.
It's 1. Okay. So can you roll that down to a 5? Because I have catalyst now. No, I don't have catalyst. Do I have catalyst?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Okay. So that is the end of psychic phase, and you got the psychic ritual off again. going to start with shooting phase.
First, I got to give orders.
Yep.
So I am still within 6 of this Vox caster, so this company commander is going to give an order to this squad. He's going to tell this squad first rank fire, second rank fire.
Okay.
And then he's going to tell this squad first rank fire, second rank fire.
Yep.
And then this platoon commander is going to tell this squad to... he's actually, I think he's going to tell them to first rank fire, second rank fire. Let's keep it simple.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
Starting off the turn, you're getting -1 to hit. Yeah,
Very important.
Super important. So 2d6 into them is going to be 4, 8. Okay, on 3s you just kill. You know you could fail some. You got 1 for the dice pool, so it's 3, 6 of them die.
Yep.
3, 6. Chimera's twin heavy flamethrowers into that. Oh, that's So I think you missed.
I think I did.
Yeah, those are double 1s, right? They're double 1s. 5s against the Hive Tyrant.
Yep, need 5s.
That's a lot of 6s. Or are these 1s?
Those are 1s.
Yay!
3, 4.
And then 3 1s to add to the number pile.
Yep.
So 4. Here we go. That's going to be 2.
And catalyst.
2. So drop him down to 3. Okay. Do you want to try to pick him off with bolt guns?
Well, what I think I'm going to have to do now is, I don't think these guys can really see much of anything.
They can see the Hive Tyrant.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So you could do a heavy flamethrower into him and all of these plasma guns.
Yeah.
So we made a tactical oopsie daisy. This is not within 3 inches. I pulled them away.
You are correct.
Okay.
So this squad here is going to shoot
everything into them?
Everything except for the heavy flamer, which I don't think can actually reach anything. No. So.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 las guns. That's going to be 10 shots.
Yep. So 10 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Whoop. There we go. That is all but 2, 3,
4.
Not 4. Okay.
All right, so all but 4.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5.
Against the tentacle monster.
1.
Okay. Oh, you're also getting -1 to hit him.
Oh.
But
right.
doesn't matter. He makes the save.
Okay. Plasma.
Yep. And remember, -1, so you might not
shots.
want to overcharge.
I'm not hitting on 4s.
That's 2 hits. No reroll.
Nope. And wounding on 3s.
That's 2. I don't think it has any type of save, but just in case, now I have to check. 7 wounds, and now we have 2 bolters. They're not in double tap range, still in 2 shots.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Excellent.
You're 31s already.
This squad is these squad. Oh, there too.
Okay, except the heavy flamethrower.
Except the heavy flamer, because I don't even know if they can. They can.
Okay, so heavy flamer into the Hive Tyrant. Everything else into this guy. Hive Tyrant first. 5 shots. It's pretty decent. Now roll 5 1s, please. Oh, there's 1.
There's 1.
But that's 2, 3,
2.
2.
I needed 5 swings.
On 4s, catalyst. Okay.
Nice. Okay, and now
The rest of the shots against him.
Yep, 10 shots in.
So 3 plasma guns shooting into it, needing 4s. That's 2 misses, 1 hit. On 3s, that's a wound. I have no save against that.
Alright, so 1 damage.
So down to 4. So the Inquisitor is going to shoot a Psy Cannon into the Hive Tyrant. So 3 shots. 4 shots. I'm going to remember this.
Strength 7, AP minus 1 damage.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Hitting on 3s.
That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, because of toughness 7.
Yep.
That's 1, AP.
1.
Alright, 4 up. I make it.
Got it.
The Ogren throwing a grenade.
Bulgrin's tossing a grenade.
Bulgrin. I almost got that.
Alright. Grenade D6.
3 shots. Needing what to hit?
4s.
Okay. Damn. Should have started with this guy.
So dumb.
This guy right here.
Strength
Champion.
4.
Needing 5s. That's 1. What's the AP?
None.
3s. That's a wound.
Catalyst.
That's a wound. Down to 2.
Because my Bulgrin.
And these guys still have to shoot.
Yeah, so
Alright, so these 2 are going to shoot into the Hive Tyrant. That's 4 shots.
hitting on 3s.
I like how you refuse to throw like crack grenades or anything.
Oh,
That's 2 more 1s.
yeah.
But that's 2 hits. Okay. And then wounding on 5s. That's a miss. That's 1. 3 up. Makes it.
Alright. And so now this squad.
So 3 multi-guns into this. Everything else into here. So all of the shots except for the multi-gun shot and destroyed that unit. Multi-gun shot in and dealt 2 wounds. So we have 2 4-up invulnerable saves. We'll take 1 past 1, and I'm going to spend my last command point to reroll this. And I'll save both.
Okay, and now
Fight phase, do you want to charge?
yes, time to charge.
Okay, go for it. You can just automatically push yourself and you're 1 inch away.
Charge.
What? Okay. Need like a 2, you rolled like a 9, you're good. And then these 2, and is your Inquisitor charging too?
Yes.
Is the Bulgrin charging?
Yes, everyone's charging.
Okay, go for it.
So company commander
Makes it.
is in, Lord Commissar
Is in.
is in, Inquisitor,
Is in.
Bulgrin.
Is in.
Fantastic.
So all of that just made it in.
Yep, they just
Are your guard gonna charge my gaunts?
yeah, sure.
All right.
Why not? Those boys
Needs at minimum a 3. Makes it with a 6.
are in. They're just gonna actually like for the Emperor and swing out.
Okay, so the guardsmen definitely made it in here. And where do you want to start? Who is doing the swinging first?
So that is gonna be my company commander.
All right.
So let's see what happens here.
So company commander versus Hive Tyrant.
So normally company commander gets 3 attacks, but because of my warlord trait, ex-gang leader, I get +1 attack and +1 to wound now. Hitting on 3s with my relic blade, the Blade of Conquest.
Okay, so this will actually be really, really cool fight. A legendary moment in the making. A company commander standing before his army, declaring that they will not be breached this day. Does he slay the Hive Tyrant?
Well, I hit on 3s, so let's find out.
No. So you got 1 for the pile.
So
You're up to 40.
I'm up to 40.
1 hit.
1 hit.
This still might do it.
I'm gonna
Pay a command point. Reroll one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Command point to reroll 1.
Into a 3, that's a hit.
That is a hit. So down to 2 command points, but 2 hits.
Wounding on 5s.
So what's your toughness?
Toughness 7.
So I'm actually gonna be strength 3, 4, 5. So wounding on
Wounding on
5s.
5s. Here we go. Nothing.
Nothing. That makes sense.
Well, you know what? His triumphant speech is not over yet, because you have the Commissar to swing with.
Yep.
The Lord Commissar has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s because of Power Fist.
3s.
3 minus 1 for the Power Fist. They hit on a 2?
Yep.
Holy cow! Never mind hitting on 3s. There's a 1.
I'm up to 41, so.
All right, we're up to using the gold dice.
Yep. All right. So 2 go through, wounding on
5s because your strength 6.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. That's 1 wound. 4 up save. I don't make it. I'm out of command points. D3 damage.
All right.
Here it is.
That's 3.
Does the Hive Tyrant explode? Come on, Pablo. Blow up the Hive Tyrant. Oh wait, I have command points. I'm just gonna death throw. Oh no, I don't have command points. I don't explode. I just die. And the Hive Tyrant is slain.
Hey, nice. You're what's it? That's your that's the lady.
So fun story about this commissar, this woman right here. I gave that to you.
Yeah.
And I also gave you this Inquisitor.
Yep.
So it's really cool to get my face absolutely stomped by them.
In a way, it's kind of your fault.
So the heroic guardsmen come in and attack here with 12 attacks. On 4s.
And
wounding on 4s.
4s. So 4s and 4s.
There's another one.
3, 3.
Okay, that's actually really good.
That's not bad.
Then wounding on 4s. That's another one.
Oh wow, that's a lot of 6s.
Okay, how many is it? 6. Hey, look, if you add a couple of these together, I made the 6s.
Nice. So 6 guy.
Yep.
That's it. That's all. I'm done attacking.
3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. We're running out of bodies.
Yep. Over.
So, swung into here
Thank you.
and did nothing. So, you know what? I think I could still blow up a vehicle.
Yes.
All right. And that looks like the end of guard turn. They are within 12 inches of this, so I still have synapse. And yeah, this is kind of a brutal game. As you go into Tyranids, turn 3. Okay, so this battle isn't going exactly my way. So we're actually gonna move over this way and get this guy into battle and actually start doing stuff with him. And yeah, shooting phase. So we're gonna take 6 shots and shoot it into that vehicle. And we're gonna hit all but once. Wounding on 3s. That's gonna be 3 at -2. 5 ups.
5s. Nope.
It's dead. Does it explode? It does not.
Got real thought about it.
Okay, because I'm Hive Fleet Kraken, I'm gonna assault again. No, I'm not.
You did get a command point.
I didn't know. So this guy's gonna assault. 5, he's gonna make it. Blah, 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 blah. So 4 attacks hitting on 4s. That is a cocked dice. That's gonna be 1, 2 hits. And that's gonna be 2 wounds. AP minus of 1.
They just.
So 2 of them just get yeeted, deleted?
6s.
All right.
I get 6 up t-shirt saves.
Make neither.
And their t-shirts do not hold, and these 2 die.
Alrighty. So now you get to punch back.
Oh,
So 10 attacks back. Toughness 5. So 4s and 5s.
4s and 5s. Neat. 4s.
Actually, it's 3s. He doesn't get rid of melee attacks.
Oh, so 3s. Well, they hit on 4s no matter what, because
yeah.
guardsmen.
Hey, look. 3 more 1s.
Yeah. 4 actual hits.
Okay, wounding on 5s.
3.
Getting that up in those numbers. Oh, there's another one.
Nice. 1 wound.
Okay, 5 up. Doesn't make it. So that is 1 wound on you. You're down to 3. And that ends my turn. And I have a score of... Oh, wait. I do gain 5 more points. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, I'm up to 10. Okay, your turn. So Imperial Guard, turn 3.
Command.
End of movement phase. Stood still. retreated from combat, but they were holding that objective, so you actually gained 15 points. These guys moved up. Whoops. All of this shifted up, and the Inquisitor moved back over here. So now we go into Psychic phase.
Yep.
Go ahead and do your Psychic Ritual.
Psychic Ritual. Need at least
Gets
4.
it.
That's a 9.
I can't negate it anymore. All right, so that's all 3 for the Psychic Ritual.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and just put a check mark there.
Good deal. Now,
Where do you want to shoot with?
well, so he's also going to do the Psychic Ward.
Yep.
For,
And I'm guessing it's on that unit?
that's what.
Yep.
Okay. Now shooting. So shooting, I have to give orders. So
Get back into the fight.
yes, so he's going to give that order, get back in the fight. And then, because the range is now 18 inches, because Vox, yes, he can shout through them to them. And he's going to tell them, first rank
rank,
fire,
second.
yep, and then
Same thing?
same thing.
Yep. All right. So where do you want to start your shooting?
Let's go and start here.
Okay.
So 3 melta guns into there, and everything else into there.
Alrighty. So let's just get those 3 melta guns. They're -1 to hit.
So I need 4s.
Yep. That's 2 more 1s.
Awesome. Wonderful. 10 out of 10.
And we'll get back to you with this. So double heavy flamethrowers just hit this thing 10 times. These guys dealt a few wounds here. Knocked this squad down to 7. And now we're wounding on 4s. Yes, because strength 5.
Yep.
Toughness 5. That's another one. There's another one. And it looks like
2 wounds.
on 6s, 2 wounds. So this thing is down to a single wound. That's scary.
Okay.
Do you want to do a bolter into him?
Yes, I'm gonna. I'm actually just gonna do both bolters, so 4 shots.
Okay.
If you're fine with that.
Yep.
All right, 4 shots hitting on 4s.
4s, yeah. So one of them missed,
So 2 hit. No.
and then on 5s.
So 5s to wound.
Yep.
1.
That's 1. And no AP, so that's a pass.
Nice.
Woo! Okay. And then you got this squad over here.
Okay, this squad first rank, fire second rank. So all the plasma is going into. I can't because within right.
Yep.
So everything into that squad.
Yep.
So 6 plasma shots hitting on 4.
So the flamer just got 6 shots into them.
5.
5 of them die. Okay. And then you have 20 shots with these guys, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to pull this one.
Okay.
So charge a clock. Is the Lord Commissar coming?
Yes.
All right, -2 inches. 6, 7, 8, so 6. Yes, you get in.
Yep.
Okay.
Company
This
commander.
one, it still needs a 6, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because of the -2.
Yep. All right, company commander.
Go ahead.
Nope.
No, it doesn't make it.
All right.
These guys can't charge.
Nope. Because they fall back.
This is a very long charge, but go for it. Looks like box cutter. 10, you might make it.
Yeesh.
Now we have to measure. How dare we? You.
I think I'm just out.
Okay, so just out. Doesn't make it. And now fight phase.
3 attacks with my Lady Commissar.
Yep.
Hitting on.
Just your normal.
So 3s.
Yep. So hitting on 2 is normal, -1. So 1 hit. 1 more for the dice pool. You're up to like 40, 50 now?
I'm at 48.
48? 49?
49.
Do you want to command point that?
Yeah.
All right.
Might as well.
That's no wound.
Awesome. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. Okay.
All right, so my attack's back. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Isaac is so disappointing that he did it 3 times.
No.
It's amazing.
All right, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, I have 2 things on the field, and you are massively ahead of me in points. But I'm a fight.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Tyranids, turn 3. So I gain nothing but 2 command points. So this unit's going to fire at the Chimera because I'm just going to stay still. We're going to hit like absolute champions on 3s. We are going to wound 5 times. So 5 up saves for that Chimera. And
3.
Holy cow. Okay. So that's going to be 4.
4. And let's see if it blows.
All right, here we go. No,
not.
It's dead though.
But it is dead.
I'm gonna spend 2 command points, so I'm down to 0 again. And I'm gonna fire. That Ogryn is right there. I guess I'll fire at this infantry squad for 6. All but 2. Okay, and then wounding on 2, so that's 4 dead guardsmen from this squad.
How much?
4. Left. Okay, and yeah, going into combat, you actually swing first here.
Do I?
Yes, you're a defender. You swing first. Yeah, it switched it up from last edition.
Interesting.
That's going to be 2 hits. Looking for 3s. That's 2. And it has AP, right?
AP minus 3.
Okay, they punch right through it and kill it.
Excellent.
Does she explode? No. Okay. You get to go this way. I think I got this.
You know what? Anybody else I would say couldn't be done, but I think you could win this. Somehow.
All right, let's go into, do you want to just call it right here?
I feel like we can call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an amazing game.
GG, friendo.
Woo! So, 51s.
At least 50 in a single 1,000-point game. 51s. Rolled a lot of them real important too, so that's fun.
Overall, I think this game was just a lot of fun. We got a lot of people yelling in the background. I do apologize. Okay, so this game was a ton of fun. Your guardsmen put up one hell of a fight. Stop using melta-guns. They don't hit.
They really don't, apparently. I don't know why I take them when consistently I just miss.
Your plasma guns are doing work.
No, maybe I just need to do only plasma, no melta.
I believe that. I believe that. Your Ogryn basically did nothing all game.
Yeah. That was 105 points that I probably could have put somewhere else, but what are you gonna do?
So at the end of this game, you had all of the points. I think you're close to like 40 points. I have 10.
Nice.
I still think this was a fun game, and if I popped the transports earlier, I think this would have been a different game.
Very.
But overall, a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed this battle report, please comment in the comment section down below. Also, subscribe. Please and thank you. If you're awesome, check out my Patreon. Patreon is awesome and has exclusive videos on it. As always, NornQueenAlexis. Love you guys. Bye.